Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by the movie Hangout. Well, the new Dumbo trailer has arrived. The movie is going to be released March 29th, so let's take a look at it and let's talk about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, friends young and old, welcome to the Medici Family Circus, where anything is possible and miracles happen. And now, introducing our world-famous flying elephant.
Just when I thought I had seen everything.
What do you think of that?
How does your elephant fly?
He won't fly without a feather. Right wing, check. Left wing, check. Prepare for takeoff.
All right, Dumbo, give me a showstopper.
You've made me a child again.
Charming.
Is that a monkey in your desk?
Just for emergencies.
Oh man. I think it looks pretty good. I do. I'm not expecting I'm not expecting anything, absolutely astonishing. But I like all the actors in this. So let's look at the specs on this. Okay, so I'm going over here on Wikipedia. Wikipedia is not always the greatest source anymore. There's always a lot of information that's not very accurate, but there is some stuff that's good. So right now they're saying that the budget is about $50 million. I have a hard time believing that because just with the special effects alone and all the name actors, it's going to probably be a lot more than that. So the people that are in it, if you go over here on IMDb, it's directed by Tim Burton. And if you know anything about Tim Burton always has like the usual, he has like a stable of actors he likes to work with. And if you get along with him, he brings you back. So that's really cool. So if you're an actor and you get along with Tim Burton, you're like set for life. You're going to be in a movie like every 2-3 years. So right now he's got Lucy DeVito. Lucy DeVito is the daughter of Danny DeVito. So that's pretty cool. So she's getting into the business. Eva Green, who is always fantastic. She's playing Colette Marchant. Colin Farrell playing Holt Ferrier, and I think Colin Farrell is a really good actor. I really believe that he's got just his skill, his discipline when it comes to the craft of acting is pretty good. It's just that he kind of got marketed as like just a guy in big blockbuster films, and a lot of those movies, there's no real depth to them. And I think he's a pretty good actor. Danny DeVito, I love Danny DeVito. Danny DeVito is one of my favorite character actors of all time. He is always really, really good. He's funny. He can play serious roles. And there's just literally nobody like Danny DeVito on the planet. Then you have Michael Keaton, another one of my all-time favorites. Michael Keaton is not only a great dramatic actor, he's also a fantastic character actor. This dude played Beetlejuice, Batman, the list, Johnny Dangerous, Mr. Mom, Over the Top. He was even in that kids movie, Jack Frost, which I actually thought he was really good in. Birdman, The only complaint I have about Michael Keaton is Michael Keaton, in my opinion, has not been in enough movies. He's fantastic. The guy can do drama, comedy, play a wacky character actor, and pull it off amazingly well. I love Michael Keaton. And in my opinion, a lot of people don't necessarily agree with me on this. Michael Keaton is my favorite Batman. He is. No, he's not like super athletic looking and jacked, but as far as playing Bruce Wayne, he was the best Bruce Wayne in my opinion. he had a level of depth that was fantastic, and for what he had to do in the Batman suit, I thought he was awesome. And then we have Alan Arkin. I love Alan Arkin. Again, he's been in a bunch of Tim Burton movies. He was in. I originally saw him in Edward Scissorhands in the early '90s, and then he's just been in tons of good movies. He got won I believe he won an Academy Award for Little Miss Sunshine, which was he definitely deserved. That was fantastic. And then let's go over here to Rotten Tomatoes, and there's no critic review, so you could take that a couple different ways. A lot of movies now, not just big budget movies, just movies in general, are not pre-screening their movies anymore to critics. And the reason why is because the Rotten Tomatoes score really does affect the box office of a movie, at least for now. I think more people are catching on to the corruption of how they're running the site, but if a movie screens their film to critics, and for whatever reason those critics are having a bad day, they just don't happen to like that movie, and they give it kind of a whatever or a bad rating, then that's going to affect their overall bottom line. And if you're a movie maker, you want to make your money back and then some. So you could take it as that, or you could take it as maybe Disney's not confident in the movie. You could take that. I'm going to give this one a chance. I think that this actually might be pretty good to see on IMAX. And if you have kids, I would take your kid to see this one, because Dumbo is a heartfelt, just getting back to the roots of a Disney movie. Back when Disney was all about heart, no politically motivated storytelling, just heart and soul. Everybody could identify with it. And I hope that this movie does well, so Disney starts going back to that and away from crazy political stuff. So right now there's no tomato meter. There's also no audience score, because they did away with the audience score. You can't even see. Now this would be great if we could all click on the audience score, which is audience anticipation. So I'm anticipating this coming out. I'm excited. This would be a good one to get to have a high audience excitement rating, so people would go out to see it. But Captain Marvel, because people weren't excited to see Captain Marvel complained and whined and used their money to get rid of this and ruin it for everybody else. So it's a shame. But I'm excited for it. I think that this trailer looks really good. I think that the main thing was, I was like, is this elephant gonna look good? Because it's mostly CGI. Now, what I'm guessing with this is they used a mixture of a real elephant, a real baby elephant, and they probably, obviously they CGI'd the big ears and then parts of the face on it, but it looks like the movement and maybe some of the characters actually like a real elephant in some of the scenes. Obviously, the flying stuff and all that, it's all fake. But so far it looks pretty good. So I'm giving this a chance. I think this trailer, the cast, the potential, I think it could be, an 8 out of 10. So we will see. And when I go see it, I'll do a review on it. Well, anyway, guys, thanks for watching my Let's Watch and Discuss of the new Dumbo trailer. Dumbo comes out on, just want to get this right, make sure I don't mess this up, March 29th. So go to it, take your family to it. And as always, if you want to get future rants, reviews, or original content, click subscribe. Later.